Fantastic. Well, welcome everybody. My name is Michelle O'Neill, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to go ahead and get started. You guys, at the very end, I will open up for any questions that you guys have, okay? Only ask one thing from you, and that is when you have a question, make sure that the questions are going to be saved for guests only, right? Because we want to make sure the guests have the ability to get their questions answered. If you're inside the community, you can go in the community, get your question answered, right? But also make sure I want to have a conversation with you when you ask a question. So make sure you show your screen, and so that way, or your face, whatever. Don't hide behind a picture, right? I want to see you so I can answer and help you with any questions that you have. So today, you guys, we're going to talk about well, first of all, I want you to dream big. I want you to just get back to that person you were when you had goals and you had dreams and you wanted more in life. Okay. So that's one of the things I really want you to do today is I really want you to dream big, because I'm going to show you how you can even earn bigger. Today, I'm going to how to make a reoccurring income stream and how you can make 100% profit. And I'm going to show you what you need to do to make a 900 in passive daily pay. So that's what we're going to talk about. Now, this webinar is for you if you are done struggling and you are done with a boss making a boss richer and you want your own freedom. This is for you if you would love to have your own online business, but you just don't know where to start. This is for you if you do not want to have to DM people or bother friends and family to buy from you. You are here because you're ready to learn how to make passive daily pay online, but you just don't know where to start. And you want to make yourself proud and make your family proud. How many of you, and put a yes in the comment, if you think if you could make 30K in these next 90 days, do you think you would make yourself proud? Let me know. Put a yes or no in the comments. Would that make you proud if you literally could learn that? Because I'm going to invite you to be part of a 90-day legacy run that we're on, where I'm literally walking you through. Look at all the yeses. Love it. I'm literally walking you through how to make 30K over the next 90 days. Now, here's what's happening inside our community. Look at this, Savannah. She made $900 even before she was out of bed in the morning. This is examples of passive income. Jimmy, watching TV at 10 a.m., a $900 customer came in. Going to bed, another one came in. So within an hour, you guys made $1,800. Okay. Look at this. Valerie, she made a $900 as well. Look at this. She made $1,000 in less than 24 hours. Now, you guys, back in September of 2022, I was struggling. I was disappointed in myself. I wasn't figuring out how to make money until I discovered this blueprint. And since October of 2022, I have made passive daily pay. And I will tell you what, getting a deposit every day into your bank account is truly, it's a gift. It's truly a blessing, and it's really changed my family's life. So here was a wake-up call for me back in September of 2022. It was that I could build a business with no monthly expenses. It was the fact that I could learn how to make daily pay directly into my bank account, and I could make 100% profit. I could have a rejection-free business. I never had to go find a customer or follow up with anybody. I learned how I could help other people through a fully automated business. And I learned how I could master a 2-hour workday where I could get all my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. And fast forward to today, you guys, in 2023, we've been able to travel. We traveled every single month. 5 times we left the country. In 2 months, I was home 6 days total. We love to travel. We love to make memories with our family. And I'm telling you what, that's why I said, please dream big. Because if anybody would have told me 19 months ago, I was going to be able to do the things that you're looking at in this picture, I would have said, no way. Because I didn't know what I didn't know. So let me ask you this. How would it feel if you could get out of debt, never have to take a calculator to that grocery store, have more time and make passive daily income? And what if you could learn how to make a reoccurring income stream that comes in month after month. I mean, come on, you have a reoccurring bills. How would it feel to have a reoccurring income? Matter of fact, in 2024, I want to show you how you can make more money on a reoccurring monthly basis than you do your bills. How fun will that be? Look at Drew here. He upgraded to our new program and he got a $900 customer quickly. That's how well digital products and digital programs work. Look at this. She hit her goal. She got her goal of getting her first $900 customers. Look at that. I'm in tears. So blessed. She just received a $900. And look at this one, Legacy Builder Sale. This hits differently, which is $1,150 in Canadian money, you guys. So that's passive income. So passive income, let me kind of give you an idea what it is. It is income that requires little to no labor to produce and maintain. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can make $900 in daily pay and how you can have a reoccurring income stream working 2 hours a day. Because I'm going to show you how to go from launch to profit in 7 days with an online business. I'm going to break down the 2-hour workday for you as well. And I'm going to show you how to have an automated online business that attracts customers to you and how to grow an online business with no monthly expenses. And then you're also going to learn how to have more time to do the things that you love, because I'm going to show you how to have a reoccurring income stream. And I'm going to show you how to monetize on your social media platforms. So I have a question for each of you guys. If you guys could let me know in the comments, how did you hear about this? Was it on social media or did you get an email? I'm curious. If you could let me know, how did you hear about this? Put that in the chat, how you heard about this. Okay, from a friend, TikTok, social media, email, Facebook. So do you see what I'm sharing with you guys? That's the power of what we have here when you know how to market the right way. We didn't have to go get on the phone and invite a bunch of people. We were able to send an email or do content on social media. Okay, so if you are ready to earn passive income in 2024, put a yes in the comment. If you are ready to earn passive income. So how do you automate your business? Love it. Love your guys' energy. Let's go. So let's talk about automating your business. This is where you have your business on autopilot. This, my friend, is your freedom machine. So you see this page right here. This is what's going to freely be out there working for you 24/7. So this is how it works. When somebody discovers you on the internet, right? They put their email in. And between these other pages right here, okay, between this page and this page, 1 out of 20 people are buying from you. This is an average inside my community. We've been using this process for 18 months now. So it's not a question if it works. Okay, it works because guess what? On average, 20 people put an email in, 1 out of 20 buy. That's a $900 day. That's $328,000 a year. So imagine if you could plug into a system and all we had to do is get it working for you, get it converting for you. You guys can go back to my old content, and I've literally been talking about this process for the last 18 months. You can hear me be like, 1 out of 17 are buying, 1 out of 13 are buying, 1 out of 10 are buying. So I'm sharing that with you because this is our goal, to get these pages converting for you at 1 out of 20. And then once you can master that and master daily pay, then we go to getting the numbers even better and better and better. So you can literally leave that legacy for your family. So how do we get 20 people a day there? By following a proven blueprint process to grow a successful online business. So this is our community that's going to support you every step of the way inside your journey. See this training in here? This is that 90-day legacy run I was kind of teasing you about at the very beginning of this. I'm going to walk you through how to make 30K in the next 90 days. Matter of fact, let me know inside the comments if you could follow a proven process and you could learn how to make 90K in US dollars by the end of June. How would that change your summer? Or how would that change the rest of your July, August, and September? I'm curious what that would do. What a difference 30K in 90 days would make for you. But look at this. Do you see where that says Content Vault? I actually give you content ideas. We actually help you with attracting customers to you. And then also our Legacy Builder program literally walks you through step by step how to, ready, launch to profit in 7 days, how to make passive daily pay income, how to make a reoccurring income, and even how to create your own community, your own product, or your own program, or your own service as well. This is what you learn. And the ultimate discovery system. This is what we do. This is what's inside of our program. And this is how you're going to attract those 20 people to you. Okay. So by building a brand, you can do that faceless, or you can do that talking on videos. And then I'm going to show you a copy and paste free ads method. I actually love this method. This method not only built my email list, it also and it grew my YouTube channel. I'm now monetized on YouTube because of this, and it did get me customers. And then we're going to show you how to use social media the right way to attract customers to you. You guys, just on social media alone, there's 4.8 billion people. So do you think if you had a proven process to learn how to attract customers, you can't get 20 a day? Of course you can. So with that being said, you'll never have to bother friends and family to buy from you. Okay, unless you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want it fully automated where we attract customers to you, we will show you how to do that through our discovery method. So what products do you want to promote? And here's why I recommend promoting digital programs, okay? And this is what I recommend promoting. It's proven to work. Do you see this one? Well, I'll share with you in a minute. I got to share this with you, but let me go to this first. So here's why you want to promote digital programs. For one, it's a proven program where you can make 100% profit. For two, you get paid directly into your bank account. And you get to learn and earn at the same time. I love this method. When I discovered this, I literally, once my website was set up and ready to go, I had my first $300 the very next day. Then a 600, then a 300, then a 900. It's a learn and earn process. And you're going to sell something that helps others. Doesn't that make sense if you're going to promote something that can actually make an impact in other people's lives? So this is what our program does. This is why you want to sell programs, because of the impact it makes. Look at this. It's a very interactive program, by the way. And look, 2 breakout rooms, discovered his perfect customer, and how to work on hooks, right? Look at this. The most valuable coaching. I could have asked, it was worth more than $1 million. We actually did our last training, and I literally just said, you know what? I'm going to stay on until everybody's questions are answered and everybody's heard and has the ability to just share. And we literally stayed on. And like he said, it was so good, he didn't even want to get out of his chair. So this is what you guys get, right? She learned how to discover her perfect customer. Same thing. Breakout rooms were great. The second breakout room looked absolutely incredible. Incredible. Breakout rooms were great. Why am I sharing this with you? Because do you think you can make money promoting a program that delivers these type of results? Yes or yes. That's what you want. Don't promote something that's not backed with thousands of testimonials. That makes it hard when you don't have testimonials, right? So here's the part I wanted to share with you. In just 11 days, our community generated a staggering $1.8 million in revenue through the Legacy Builder program. And so that means the community members that generated the $1.8 million combined, they made 100% profit. Is that not amazing? So can you imagine if you had a product that you could promote that's already made 1.8 million in 11 days? Do you think if you knew how to market, you could sell it? Absolutely. And that's what you want to look for when it goes to marketing. Okay, so how much time will it take? So let's talk about your 2-hour workday, because this is where you want to go from a worker's mentality where you work 8 hours, you get paid for 8 hours. I want to show you how you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. Because remember, that automated system is going to be out there working for you for 24 hours a day. So when I first started, I would spend 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads. We will give you, actually, I give you over 200 high traffic websites that you can go to and be able to post free ads on there. And then 3 pieces of content. You get to pick the platform that you want to use. Yes, Facebook works. Yes, Instagram works. Yes, TikTok works. Yes, YouTube works. They all work. You just decide which one you want to have work for you. And then we do 30 minutes of learning, responding to comments, or answering emails. You guys, let me go back a minute. I really want you to screenshot this, because this is the most important thing you can do, is understand what makes you money. These are the activities that will make you money. This is what will make you daily pay. Don't make it any harder than this, okay? This is what makes the daily pay, no matter what your schedule is. So you guys, I'm going to have Amy actually come on and share, because she made $100,000 in 9 months. And when she started this, you guys, she was working two jobs, right? Over 70 hours a week. So she loved the ability to plug into a 2-hour workday and be able to learn how to make an income online. So Amy, I'm going to let you get away, my friend. Oh, can't hear you.
Okay, there we go. Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. So I know you've been listening to Michelle, and I wanted to mention that I woke up to $900 this morning. That's what these automations do. Can you imagine the feeling you would receive when you pick up your phone first thing in the morning and $900 is in your bank account? Just a year ago, you guys, I was struggling, just trying to get by, to pay bills. I was divorced. I got left with 3 kids to raise on my own. I was working 2 jobs, 18 hours a day. I knew nothing about social media, didn't even know what digital marketing was. Let's just put it that way. The only reason I came across this was because my daughter put me on TikTok to watch her dance. And I'd seen Michelle. And I was like, what? If she can do this, come on. She's a single mom. She's got kids. She knows what this is all about, right? Working our face off and never getting ahead. So I researched and then I followed her. I asked all the questions. 11 and a half months ago, I came into this community not knowing anything, zero. And I was working 2 jobs, literally left my house at 4 or 5 in the morning and didn't get home until 10 p.m. between 2 jobs. It was horrible. And it broke my heart every day I left the house that I knew I was losing my relationship with my kids because I worked too much. I made a decision that when I purchased this, that it was gonna be life changing. I didn't know what the results were going to be because I didn't know much, right? But I was willing to give it 110%, and I would fit it in throughout my day while I was working those 2 jobs. And that's exactly what I did. I would spend a half an hour to 45 minutes in the morning before I left. And then throughout the day, I would utilize 20 minutes here, 15 minutes here throughout my day. You guys, it was so easy to start learning all about social media, digital marketing, just marketing in general, right? Because it's all done for you, handed to you. Your only job is to listen, plug in, and learn. That's it. We take all the hard part out of it. So you invest yourself and your time into the training, the mentorship, the live Zooms. That's what I did. And in 10 weeks, I was able to quit not one, but 2 jobs in just 10 weeks. So if you're sitting here going, I don't have the time, I can't do this because of this, that, or the other, stop it. If I can do this with all the cards stacked against me, anybody can do this. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you have obstacles in your way. If you want something bad enough and you want it to change, you can do this. We will give you all the tools that you need. You just have to pick them up. And that's what I did. You guys, at 9 months in, I hit six figures. And I knew nothing to begin with. I am 11 and a half months in, and I'm that close to hitting 200 grand from a lady that couldn't decide whether to buy groceries or pay her power bill a year ago. I've been there. I've done that. But I wanted the change. I wanted my family back. So if you're in this type of situation and you're sick and tired of working for somebody else, not getting what you deserve, and you're sick of building somebody else's dreams, put yourself first for once. By doing that, you may take uncomfortable action in the very beginning, but it could be the biggest payoff in so many different ways that you will ever receive. We will give you everything you need. We just need you to take the first step. Uncomfortable or not, get excited, be happy, think of all the possibilities, and come and join our community, because we will be there to guide you, support you, and you will get daily mentorship if you show up. With that being said, I'm glad you took the first step and came here today, because this is the first step. You will have all the information you need to make a decision if you're ready to change your life, like so many others. So congratulations, and I hope to see you inside.
All right. So I want to share this part with you because we shared, like you're like, well, how is she making that much money so quickly, right? Well, you
Yeah.
guys, it's because the world has gone digital. We live in a digital world today. The best thing that you can do while you're trying to learn how to market in a digital world and make money in a digital world is promote something that is digital. The digital goods economy is a gigantic $950 billion market. The e-learning industry did $950 million in 2019. And right now, it averages 1.2 billion a day in 2024. And you guys, it's projected to hit 3 billion a day by 2027. There's so much money to be made in this industry. And see, what I love is the fact that any type of business, they can learn how to attract customers to them through online world, through the digital marketing world, through social media, through copy and paste free ads. That's where your customers hang out at. So it just makes sense to go exactly where they are, right? So how do you get started? Well, this is what you do. We have our Legacy Builder program. This is a program that has generated $1.8 million for my community in just the last 11 days. And what happens is when you get this Legacy Builder program, it's going to show you how to go from launch to profit in 7 days. It's going to show you how to create passive daily pay income. We're actually going to give you 4 income streams, $100, $300, $600, and $900. And when you sell one of these products, you make 100% profit. Here's what I love about this. The one thing that every single business has in common, and that is they need customers to survive. They can be known as buyers, can be known as patients, right? Can be known as clients. There's many different names for them. But most people don't know how to market. So what we teach you is how to make 100% profit while you're learning and earning marketing skills. Because of this process, I now have 14 income streams, and one of them now is a brick and mortar business. I never, in my wildest dreams, did I think I would have a brick and mortar business, but I can now because I know how to market. My other 13 income streams, you guys, I only promote 4. The other 9 are done through my email list. And one of those income streams, or multiple of those income streams, is a reoccurring income stream. You guys, I make over $20,000 a month in reoccurring income. That's over and beyond my other income streams. This is what you learn inside of this program. And that is what I absolutely love, because this is so beginner friendly, by the way. When I discovered this, I had no following. I was brand new to TikTok. In August of 2022, I wasn't even on TikTok. I joined TikTok in September of 2022 going, what the heck am I doing? Am I too old? What is happening? But this program, it taught me, right? The skills I learned, it taught me how to attract customers. It taught me how to understand how the algorithms work. And you know what else is great about this? You guys, you are literally going to learn how to build that invisible empire if you want. Build a faceless brand if you want. You're going to learn how to launch to profit in 7 days, how to automate your online business for freedom. That is the thing that's given me my life back. You're going to learn how to make passive daily pay. You're going to learn how to build a reoccurring income stream through your email list. You're even going to learn how to create your own community, program, or products if you would like. And you're going to learn how to build a legacy and make 6 and 7 figures online. But that's not it. When you also enroll, you're going to get access to our digital growth community that is absolutely priceless. You're going to be able to hang around 13,000 plus other entrepreneurs that are looking at making daily pay from home as well. You're going to get a Canva crash course. I think that's being uploaded today inside the program. You are literally going to get my blueprint of what I did to go from not making any money online to making my first million in 17 months. And you're going to learn how my second million is coming a heck of a lot faster and what I did. And that included me finding a mentor that would push me to a next level, push me to do things that I was scared to do. You're going to learn all about that. And I'm that mentor for you, my friend. That's what you need. You need somebody that's going to help you reach that goal and dream. You're going to get a 30-day marketing strategy growth plan inside of this. You can take this with any business that you have and you will grow. You will get customers in your first 30 days. You can take this 30-day marketing growth plan. I mean, depends on the product you're promoting. But if you promote like a product like I do, that's $900, you can make 10K your first month by just following this. And you get access to this bonus for free. And then how to start your own online business with master resale rights, where you can actually get the resale rights on other people's products and promote them and make 100% profit. You're also going to get 200 digital product ideas. I really expand and open your mind to what is out there and what's potential for you. You're going to get, you guys, it's all about the M's. If you want to make your first million online, it's all about your mindset, mastering your message, mastering your marketing, and getting a mentor, and that you will make your first million. And I literally break that down for you inside of this. And then actually, this is opening inside the community inside the program on Monday. And this is your invisible empire. It's all about that faceless marketing and how to build a brand by doing completely faceless videos. So you guys, you get all of that for only $900. And you also get the resale rights on these 4 products. So you get $1,900 worth of products that you can promote and make 100% profit. Think about that. What if every day you sold just one Launchpad, one passive daily pay blueprint, one digital mastery product, and one legacy builder program? What if you sold one of them every day? That's $1,900 a day you would make. Now, a lot of people here, and I'm going to stop my screen real quick because this is a part I want to talk to you guys about, because we live in such a digital world today, but we have a hard time wrapping our head around this. So for example, you guys realize, matter of fact, let me know in the comments. Put a yes in the comments if you have a cell phone. It might be Android, it might be Apple. Put a yes in the comments if you have a cell phone. Okay, look at all the yeses. Okay, you realize Verizon doesn't sell this. You realize T-Mobile doesn't sell this phone. I mean, sorry, Verizon didn't make this. T-Mobile didn't make this. You realize Apple made this phone. They took their time and expertise to create a phone that brings value to people. But they give other companies the ability to get the resale rights on this product. But guess what? When you buy this from Verizon, you can actually turn it in and get another phone, and they're going to continue to sell this over and over and over again. It's something you guys all have in your pocket. So doesn't it make sense to be able to take that exact same method and do it online? And you can make daily pay. You can learn how to build an email list, learn how to attract customers to you while you're making 100% profit on a product that is proven to work. Just like this is proven to work. Why do you think Verizon wanted to sell it? Because they're like, oh yeah, this is going to make me money. You guys have that exact same ability as well. And that's the way it works in the digital world, right? But to be able to sell anything, no matter what you're selling, you got to know how to market. And that's what we teach you inside this digital program that we have. Now, what I want to do is I want to pass it over to Cecilia, you guys, because I want you to hear where she was before she discovered this process and what happened to her after she plugged in and started following it. So Cecilia, I'm going to let you take it away, my friend.
Hi, everybody. So I'm Cecilia Jacobs. I used to be a small town mom right here from South Africa. So if anybody on here know where Messina is, you can drop a one right into the comment section. But I was one of those moms that used to cry in the shower. I used to hide my tears in the shower from my daughter. I was working 15 hours every single day in my own salon, and I was just not getting ahead. That was 6 days a week, sometimes even Sundays, especially when I hit mid-month and I knew, you know what, I didn't make enough yet to pay rent. So I got to the point where it was really, really getting to me. And I became a TikTok consumer. I used TikTok to look at funny kittens or moms with their babies or just anything to lift my energy. And this one day I came across a magnificent woman with 6 children, and she was sharing her story about the 2-hour workday. And I thought to myself, you know, if a mom of 6 could fit this in a 2-hour workflow, why not me? And I had a few questions, and one of them was like, did I need to sit down and do the full 2 hours? Because at that stage, like I said, I was working 15 hours. And she's like, no, you can fit it into the nooks and crannies of your day. So that's where my journey started. And it was literally 10 minutes after I dropped my daughter at school, 10 minutes in between from one client to the next, 10 minutes when I picked up my daughter from school. But for me, it was like literally 6 weeks before I made my first commission, right? I'm 11 months into this. I'm a multi-millionaire in South Africa. In just the past 11 days, since the new launch, I've made in our currency right here in South Africa, I made over 220 South African rands, which is just over $12,000 US dollars, right? So you're going to ask me, Celia, but how's that possible to flip like that? Because remember, we've all got this thing in our mind that the harder you work, that's how you make more money, my friend. And I thought the same thing. Listen, I thought I was going to make 10,000 extra a month just to plug the holes, pay my debt, because the debt collectors were phoning me more than my mother did. And suddenly it just started happening for me. And it happens that way for us, especially right here, because I mean, we get an 18 to 20 against each dollar. So as a single mom, it's like at least 18 to 20 income streams into my household with every single dollar that I make. 3 months after starting this business, I was completely debt free. I mean, the debt collectors used to phone me more than my mom did, right? Month 4, I could buy myself a brand new car. I could get rid of my prayer car, and it was my prayer car. I prayed every day that it would get me safe from point A to point B, and I could buy myself a new car without asking the bank 1 cent. I could do that cash. By month 5, I literally flipped my zip code. I moved from Messina right up to Jeffreys Bay. And I moved to Jeffreys Bay because I was always thinking, what would it be like to live this life whenever I could afford a week holiday near the ocean? And I got this, I want to live my dream life. My friend, I'm 11 months into this. Before I was even 7 months into this, I was already living near the ocean. I look out over the ocean every single day. I get to spend all my time with my daughter. I'm just an ordinary South African mom that did not know alt from enter before I started this. My daughter also created my TikTok. I think there's a lot of us on here. So yes, if you do not know how TikTok works, my friend, just get a hold of a teenager. They will be able to assist you. I mean, but yeah, that's my story. I mean, and if I could do this, if this could work for me, so it can work for you. This is literally the one industry that does not judge. It doesn't care whether you finished school or not. It doesn't care whether you are underqualified or overqualified, my friend. If I could do this, so can you.
Awesome. Love it. I know you had somebody else you wanted to share, but real quick, I want to say one thing and then I'll have you introduce her and have her share. So you guys, I want you to look at this. When you are looking to make an income online, right? There's many different options out there. So for example, you could promote a lip gloss, right? You make about $9 probably if you promoted this. So I want you to really think about that. And because this is why, and this is the reason I'm having this conversation with you right now, because sometimes you hear these numbers, like you heard that she made that much money that quick. You're like, how is that possible? It's because you're thinking in terms of small amounts. So for example, our number one selling product is $900. So you get a $900 sell today, you get $900 put into your bank account. Now, let's say, oh, and if you want to know how that's possible, is because the company charges $29 for the website fee. And so that's, and because you get a website completely given to you, right? For only $29, pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is plug your name in. And so that's how they make their money, right? That's how you can get the resale rights on products and make 100% of the money on that. So you sell one product, you make $900. Let's say you're an affiliate for that product. You're only going to make about 25% profit. So that's only $225. What makes more sense to you? If you're going to learn a 2-hour workday to make $100 every time you get a customer, or make $225? Well, what if you sold this? One customer only makes you $9. If you wanted to make $900 a day, you would have to sell 100 of these a day. That's the difference. So when you can't wrap your head around big numbers like this, it's because you're thinking in small percents. And that's what was a no-brainer to me when I discovered this process in September of 2022. I was like, so I can learn how to build an email list. I can learn how to market using social media. I can build a following. I can build a brand, and I can promote something that helps other people and make 100% profit. It was a no-brainer to me. So that's what I really want you to understand, that process, that you have the ability to make 100% profit. And I can tell you what, you want to build your confidence, you want to build your bank account, build an income, learn skills while you're making 100% profit. Okay, so Cecilia, I want to pass it back to you.
Sorry. And I just want to say, guys, listen, it's different when you wake up on a Sunday morning with the $900 in your bank account, right? It's different, especially if it makes you go to church with a song in your heart. I would like two ladies to share tonight, but I would like to go with Estelle Saunders quickly, because her story is also just so magnificent. She's also from South Africa. Estelle?
Okay. She should be able to unmute.
You can just unmute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Hello, everybody. I'm nervous. My name is Estelle. I'm from South Africa. I'm 52 years old and I have 2 adult sons, and I'm literally married to the best man on the planet. But I started my digital marketing journey in August last year, and I started it because I have a branding business, and that business wasn't doing very well. I think I had about 65 Rand in my account, and my husband was working away. a lot of the time. He's involved in basketball worldwide. So he was away. I woke up the one Sunday morning and I was just depressed. I was lonely. And I just thought, you know what, Estelle, if anything's going to change in your life, you need to do it, girl. There's no one coming to save you. You need to sort yourself out. So funny enough, I was terrified of TikTok. But that particular morning, I got onto TikTok and I happened to come upon a post by our beautiful and lovely Cecilia. And she was saying a few things that really interested me. And the things that drew my attention, for all of you that are on here, was she was talking about an online business. So I'm at a point in my life where I have grown-up sons and I really would love to travel. So I thought, oh, okay, I can do this from anywhere in the world. Secondly, she was talking about the 2-hour workday, which I thought, wow, how can anyone make money with 2-hour workday? And then obviously talking about dollars, earning in dollars in South Africa, which is a huge thing in South Africa because of our exchange rate. But I must admit, when I was looking for something to get involved in, I knew exactly what I did not want. So I didn't want network marketing, and I didn't want recruiting, and I didn't want my income to be reliant on anyone else's efforts except for mine. So those were the things that really, really attracted me to this business. And literally, long story short, I started at the beginning of August, was consistent for 6 weeks. And then my very first sale, I got when I was in another country. In fact, I was in Ghana with my husband, up at the top of Africa with my husband. So that really proved to me that this was an international business and could be done anywhere in the world. Anyway, so I started in August, and by December, I had been in March, I had a record month for me, which was almost 120,000 Rand for 1 month. Now, understand, I've had my branding business for 4 years, and I've never earned money like that in my life. I've never paid myself a salary like that. This business has been so very kind to me, and I respect this business with everything I absolutely have. And for me, ladies and gentlemen, it's really, I don't need a new car. I don't need a new house. Yes, I'd love to travel. But for me, it's the small things that make this worth it for me. Like my youngest son races motorbikes, and I was able to buy him a brand new helmet last weekend for his motorbike race. So that is a biggie for me, because I've pretty much got everything I need. But the one thing as well that it's also done for me so much is I am a different person. Like Cecilia is a different person. You know, if you look at what I looked like when I started this business, my face was stressed. I just, everything about me looked stressed, and I am different. I'm completely different. So I just want to say one more thing before I finish. I know I've got to keep it short, but if there's a book that I recommend any of you get, if you are just the slightest of a procrastinator, it's called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. And I live my life by this, because on those days where I don't feel like doing a post and I don't feel like doing a live, I literally count backwards from 5 to 1. And by the time I hit 1, I move, I take action. So please, if you're procrastinating about starting this business, count backwards from 5. And when you get to 1, purchase. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that I follow on TikTok, especially to beautiful Cecilia. She's such an inspiration. And Tim and Amy and all the others. I really love this community so much. Thank you so much, Michelle, for this opportunity.
That's great. Thank you, Stally. Michelle, the next person that I would love to call up, because this young lady's story also always touches my heart, is Danielle Boysen. Are you there, sweetie?
She should be
Hello.
unmuted. Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Yes, here I am. Good evening, everyone. Hello from my very loud, colorful nails. This is the freedom I have now. Okay, so my name is Danielle. People just call me D. I am a girl from South Africa. I started this process back in October of 2023 when I came across Cecilia's video. I was working 2 jobs. So I had a 9 to 5 job dealing with patients every single day. I had to commute to work for 2 hours in the morning, commute back home for 2 hours in the afternoon. And then in the evenings, I had to work an online teaching job. And I was a full-time student. And I did all of this just so that my family could survive. Those in the community know my story. They know that my mother had cancer since she was a teenager. So all throughout my childhood as well, she had cancer all throughout my teenagehood as well. So it was impossible for her to work. No company wants to hire somebody who's constantly sick, so she could not support our family. So the entire responsibility was up to my father. And then he got retrenched. With no valid reason, he got retrenched. So here he is having to take care of a sick wife and 2 young daughters, and he did it. He had no other choice. And as soon as I could work, I think I was 16 or 17, I started working. I started doing anything and everything I could just to help my family. And it always makes me emotional, but I never complained because I knew that is simply what you have to do. You have to work in this life. And that is the mentality that we all grow up with. This is what we are all told. And if you learn anything tonight, just know that that's not the case. You don't have to just survive in life. The last time I joined a webinar, I shared that for the first time, my family would have a Christmas tree because we never ever had a Christmas tree growing up. We couldn't afford it, we couldn't afford gifts. But last year we had a Christmas tree. January of this year was my first time on vacation with my family. We went on a cruise to Mozambique. You guys, I've just followed Michelle O'Neill's training. That's all I've done. She gives us daily actionable steps to take. The value this woman has given us. Honestly, she is a hero. She pours into us. In March, I had my biggest month ever. Michelle had a post and she said, I want to show you how to make $10,000 in the next 20 days. Do you trust me? I did not trust myself that I could do that because yes, I was able to make $5,000, $6,000 in a month, but I was like, in 20 days, $10,000, Michelle, are you sure? Then I was like, you know what? She hasn't failed you yet. Trust her. And I did it. And it was my first month ever making over $10,000. And because of that, guys, I'm renovating my mother's house. Pretty soon, I'm going to be launching a brand new business, a family business that involves both my parents and my sister. My sister started the blueprint as well. And she doesn't even show her face on social media. She's simply following Michelle's faceless training because she's completely shy. And all you have to do in this business is just trust the process, follow her program. She's got an incredible support team. We've got incredible mentoring sessions, incredible tech support, an incredible community. You just have to show up and have a positive attitude. That's all I had since I started was a positive attitude. When I started with Cecilia, I was like, see, I'm trusting you. This is what I want to do. You will never hear a complaint from me because my family needs this. I need this. Guys, I started in October. By December, I replaced my teaching job and my 9 to 5. January, I fired my boss. So I stopped working that 9 to 5 that was draining the life out of me. I no longer have to commute for 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the afternoon. All I focus on right now is this business, my studies, and the business I'm launching with my family. And it has been so incredible. I've got customers from everywhere in the world, in countries that I have not even stepped foot into yet. But I'm excited because I've got a brand new passport that I can use and go to these countries. And I just want to say thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you, Maitha. Thank you to everybody who's in our community. Michelle, the other Michelle, tech support. Thank you to everybody. It has been so remarkable. And I'm not going to stop. I've got so many customer testimonials as well. We're not going to stop. We're in this journey. I cannot actually wait to testify that I've made 30K in 90 days. Michelle asked me before to trust her. I said yes. Now I'm saying, heck yes, I'm in. And I hope you are too, you guys. So whoever invited you to this webinar, get back to them and purchase. Start this journey. You will not regret it, but please be coachable and have a lovely day, evening, wherever you are in the world. I really hope you guys enjoy this webinar. So someone said they're getting teary. But thank you so much for letting me share. I love it. Like when I started, I used to be a teary mess. Now I'm just so full of life. I'm so excited. And I just want to share this excitement and joy with everybody else because it truly changed my life. So thank you once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing. And that is so awesome. Your first Christmas tree. Like that
Yes,
sticks.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Our first Christmas tree ever. At that point, I was 28 years old. We just couldn't do it. Like, we just couldn't do it. But now we can. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so
Aw,
much.
thank you for being so coachable. I love it. Wow, that is so awesome. All right, guys. So I want to get back because people are like, well, what are the products, right? It's these right here. So when you get started with the Legacy Builder, it's $900. You're going to get equipped with every single thing that they're sharing with you. We also have our digital mastery product. When you get this, you get 3 income streams. We have our passive daily pay blueprint product. With this, you're going to get 2 additional income streams, and the Launchpad gives you 1 income stream. So you can pick the product that is best for your goals and dreams. Okay. So how do you purchase? All you got to do is get back with the person that invited you, and they sent you an email, and go to the bottom of that email. There'll be a link in there and you can purchase. The moment you purchase, so what you'll do is you'll purchase your digital program. Pick the one that's best for your goals and dreams, either 900, 600, 300, or 100. The moment you purchase, you'll immediately be taken to another page, and that's where you pay your $29 website fee. And after you pay that, you're immediately taken to create your password. And the moment your password is created, you're right inside the program. And you can go to the very left and you can click right there and get inside our community and introduce yourself so we can all get to know you. We can love on you, and you're ready to go. Just follow the program, follow the Launch to Profit in 7 days. You will learn exactly what you need to do. You'll get a free, fully automated funnel system. Okay. And you'll get your website in there, and you literally just got to add your information, connect your payment gateways, and you're ready to go. You're ready to launch and get yourself in business. So what I want to do is real quick before we open up for questions. So we're going to open up for question next. I'm going to ask you just one thing, and that is just turn your camera on to ask your question, right? Because I want to have a conversation with you. But I want to have another one, South Africa, Desiree, to come on. And I really want you guys to hear from her as well. And then we'll open up for questions.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So many new things. This legacy builder has just taken off. And, you know, when I listened to Cecilia, when she spoke about her success with it, and I think if you jumped onto it like we did, the success is just incredible. I've had the opportunity to meet so many new people and help so many new people. And I'll have you know, when I started in August 2023, there was a lady that purchased her product from me last year. And that lady is now 6.5 months pregnant. She funded her own IVF journey with this faceless program. Okay, so that is incredible. So a lot of people, I'm going to share my story now, but a lot of people talk about, well, what can it do? And the reality is we all have things we want to do with money, right? We all here on this call, all of these people, because you need money, whether you need it for a house, whether you need it for IVF, it doesn't actually, it's got nothing to do with anybody. If you want, you just want that money. If you're willing to work for it, it will be. So before I get into my other story, what's news in my life is you see yay car key here. This car is paid off, everybody. So for us as South Africans, that's a big deal. So a lot of people say to me that they've literally seen me make millions. You know, why am I not driving a Ferrari? And I said, no, hold on a sec. I am building generational wealth. That's my focal point. I am building so much money for my kids and their kids, because at some point you got to stop the generational struggle, where my parents struggled and the granny struggled, and it stops with me. I made a conscious decision that it stops right here, right now. And what I've achieved is $52,900 within 6 weeks. That's R1 million for me as a South African. When I started, I was aiming for $10,000 because we had some very large expenses that we need to squash if you could do the conversion to Rand. But I was chasing 10,000, and then it was 52,900, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is how you buy freedom. Because when I speak on all my videos and when I listen to your coaching and I apply it, the reality is this: if you can't see it, you can't achieve it. So in the beginning of the year, my goal was $540,000, which is 10 million Rand. And I doubled it. When the Legacy Builder launched, I doubled it. Why? Because the potential, and because I have now started seeing my reach and my offering is so extensive that although I've been part and researched a lot of programs, the value that is offered here is unmatched. So I want to give people a little bit of a story, and a lot of you can also put a yes in the comments if you were like me in a corporate job. And the power of community in the digital world is this: it's the exact same as when you are in an open plan office, which most corporates have moved to, right? I was in open plan. And if you are placed next to a non-performer, you are not going to perform. Your performance is going to go down. That is how it works, okay? But if you are placed in a community like our community, where everybody is goal-orientated, everybody is on some sort of a mission, some on $5,000, some on $1 million. The point is that the theme of our community is to progress. And if you sit with winners, you win. It is just the most amazing thing. So like Estelle said, certain books that inspire her. So one of mine is to make very sure that I stick with like-minded people, because positive breeds positive. And that's exactly where the coachability came in that Danielle spoke about. Because if you are not open to learn, all the opportunities could be right here in front of you. You and I that are on the screen right now could literally be sitting in front of people. But the good news is they took action to be on this call. Now it's the next action. And that's what success is. It's a series of actions, because your thoughts lead to your feelings. And if something feels good, you act on it. And that is how you get somewhere. So, I mean, I was in corporate and I had a boss, and it was a commute. It was the boss stress. It was my husband traveling. My husband's out of the country a lot of the times. And I recently had a baby, and I wanted to be wealthy. And a lot of people raise their eyebrows. I mean, I'd love to, but now that I do digital marketing, I Botox. So raise my eyebrows. But look, I think I'm a hoot. But anyway, so now I'm in a better position to be with the kids. I have a paid off car. Do you know I've never owned a paid off car? Never in my life have I had a car that is paid off. And I didn't want a new car. I love this car. I just didn't love paying the bank every month. So I made a video, I think about a week or two ago, where I cut up my credit cards. The only credit card we have available is the one that we have to use to book our air tickets. And this has gotten me out of debt. It has gotten me to leave my job. It's gotten me to pay off my car. We went on, I don't know, the South Africans would know, but I think it was a 350,000 Rand holiday in December, which is steep, okay? So we were able to build those memories. And let me tell you, no amount of money can bring those memories back. And until you have access to that money to live that type of life, then only do you see how strong you were struggling through it. But you were going to stay there and like almost plateau if you didn't make the leap. So yeah, I mean, for me right now with a legacy builder, it's brought me to $140,000. And it's just been incredible. It's like hit me like a ton of bricks. So yes, I do work every single day. And yes, I work really hard. This is my business. This is what I take seriously. And I am aiming for that $1 million this year, Michelle. I'm damn sure aiming for it. I am coming to the States in about 3 months. So, and that would only be possible if it wasn't for this. This is the only answer. So, for people out there that are struggling, you need to take action. Else, you're just going to be in your position. It is, I listened to a guy that I was on a podcast with recently, and he was talking about the awkward moments that you have. And in the beginning, when you're nervous and new, you're a little bit awkward, but then you get comfortable. It's the same like if you start anything, a relationship, a job, or whatever. There's the awkward learning phase, and then you get your groove. And everybody goes through that. But if you don't break through that and you don't persevere, you cannot laugh like this and smile like this and have this freedom, because that comes with sacrifice. And sacrificing is being able to go, I'm going to do it. I'm going to find 2 hours in my day, like I did. I worked, and never in a million years did I think I could ever exceed it. I had hope, but then I plugged into the training, and this community is really awesome. I mean, I've seen and been exposed to many different ones, and this is truly unmatched, Michelle. You really built something phenomenal here. So for me, and for people in South Africa, I think you guys need to get back with the person that invited you. Like Danielle said, it is a life-changing opportunity. And for us as South Africans that are running out of employment options due to multiple facets, this is truly the best way to communicate with the outside world and to open your horizons, not only to this, but you get exposed to many other people in these breakout rooms, etc., that you might decide to start your own business somewhere else. So yeah, I mean, for me, I'm happy. I'm financially sound. I'm healthy. I'm debt free. And if ever there's somebody that will put their hand up and go, I've been through a lot, but that doesn't determine my future, that will be me. So I refuse to be a product of my past, of trauma, of hurt, of anything like that, because I'm building forward, and I'm building it for sure with this community behind me. So thank you so much to everybody that makes this work. It truly is something that you've never experienced in your life. And until you're inside, you'll understand exactly. And I love the fact that, Michelle, you've created affordable options with this legacy builder. And if people are really serious, that's what I say always to people. If you're really serious about starting a business, then you are going to make a plan to do it. Like myself, I saved up a little bit, then I started. And you know what? Everybody's got to start somewhere. So I think the affordability is great. A start is a start. So I'm very proud of everybody for being here. Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm really grateful to be part of you guys.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I love your story. And so you're talking $1 million in US, right? When you said that.
Yeah, million in US. At the moment, it's 19,700,000 and something. But yes, I'm talking $1 million in US. Right. And you bet your bottom dollar I'm that type of girl. I'm going to do it. Because I'm thinking of it this way. If I work like this and I start building generational wealth is when you really don't have bond or mortgage payments and your cars are paid off, and you really start that is what financial freedom is. Financial freedom is not having many payments to make every month and then having 30K over. That to me is not financial freedom. Financial freedom to me is having liquidity, being able to move without moving funds from one to the other. And that's what I want to do. I want to go very hard until 40 and take my kids to see the world.
Yay. I love that so much. And I can't wait to celebrate you making $1 million in US.
I'm going to do it. I'm telling you now, I'm going to do it.
Yes, I 100% believe that. Love it so much. Awesome. So now what I want to do now, you guys, if you have a question, you can go to the reaction button and there's a hand that you can hold up. Just have your camera going and we're going to go ahead and just spend a little time here if you have any questions. If you don't have any questions, all you got to do is just get back with the person that invited you here and you can get started. Now, questions are only for people that are guests today. So if you are already inside the community, you need to go inside the community and ask your question, okay? Because this is saved for guests only. So anybody have any questions?
Yeah, we've got one. Austin, I'll need you to
No.
turn your camera on, please.
Yeah,
I will only call on people that have their cameras on.
John does.
There we go. There's Austin.
Oh, there he is.
Just got to hit the unmute down towards the bottom there, Austin. There you go.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
So today I was trying to finish up my accounts and PayPal blocked me from going any further.
Okay, so as we said, this is a great example of being coachable and not. We said this webinar is for questions for guests. You guys can go inside the community and get all your questions answered, right? We're not going to do tech on this webinar. Please respect the guests that are on. I'm here for them. I'm here to answer their questions. You guys can go inside the community and get your questions answered. So we have one more and nobody else has questions. Was it that good? We were that thorough to get all your questions answered. Awesome.
Okay, looks like we got Johan.
You're muted. I have a product to sell. Can I sell using your platform? Yeah, you will learn how to market that product that you have, right? We will even show you how to even have your own funnel and everything with that product. Absolutely. That's what you'll learn inside the Legacy Builder program. Okay. Is he unmuted?
Yes. Go ahead, Johan.
Yeah, can't hear you, my friend. So you don't have something on your mic set up correctly because we can't hear you. Let me see. I'm seeing if there's any other questions. Tanya says, I just don't want to go on camera. Yeah, so we show you. Let me just kind of show you guys here real quick why. I'm just going to, maybe if I can find it here. Let me show you what it looks like. How's that? Let me show you what the program looks like. Let me just go ahead and share my screen and show you what the program looks like. And so this is what it looks like. So since I'm on the Legacy Builder program, right, I have all 4 products in here. So if you purchase a Legacy Builder program, you're going to want to click here, right? And you're going to want to start on the program that you purchased. So the moment you get started, go through these here, and you can go right here to get inside our community, okay? And then this explains how to navigate through your Kajabi program. That's the platform that we use. But right here, you guys, here is your launch kit for your online business. We literally equip you with everything you need. You're going to understand the 2-hour workday, understand how to go launch to profit in 7 days. Look at this. You're going to learn how to automate your business. I talk about the Freedom Machine, right? We walk you through, and these are short videos, by the way. But you literally step by step, right? And then we help you with your social medias. We help you how to copy and paste free ads. You guys, there's literally over 200 free ad websites. I used to have 69. Now we have over 200 free ad websites, right? And then we show you how to grow that following on social media. Then you're going to start understanding the concept of making 100% profit. We literally cover that with you. When this is the training that we did, finding your ideal customer, you literally get access to all of the replays. This is life-changing information when you learn that. I mean, it goes on and on, like there's 3 pages worth, right? So you literally are equipped with everything you need. But here's my favorite part, because you're going to be learning and earning. But I want to show you this, because you might be on here right now going, man, I really want to create my own product. So check this out. Look at this. 200 digital product ideas. So I do a video walking you through it, right? But check this out. Let me open that. We literally help you come up with ideas for your own product or service or program, right? And we do all different types of categories. We help you with this. So doesn't it make sense why you're learning this? You're also able to make a reoccurring income or also make daily pay by promoting our program, right? And that's what we love, the fact that you get to have all of these available to you to help you. There's so many ideas. You're going to go through this and be like, oh, wow, I never thought about that. Oh, or this is awesome. So that's what you guys get inside of our program. So not only are you going to be equipped with every single digital marketing skill you need, marketing skill you need, the skills that you need to promote products where you make 100% profit, or recurring income, or create your own, you'll literally be equipped with everything you need. And that's why you heard them say the affordability of it, because you think about it, it's a one-time investment of 900, or a one-time investment of 600, or a one-time investment of 300, or a one-time investment of 100, and then a one-time for your 29. And then one customer, you're in profit mode. And it's amazing. I love seeing the results people are having. So, okay, I saw a few more people now have questions.
Yeah. Johan, can you try one more time to say something? Yeah, it's not working, bud.
Yeah, can't hear you, my
Okay.
friend.
So Maria,
Johan, het oom onder by die speaker reg bokant hom. Volgende keer as oom inkom, moet oom daar's so 'n Wi-Fi connection dingetjie wat oom moet klik. Anders dan gaan hy nie werk nie. Sorry, Amy, I was just explaining to you.
no, you're good,
No,
babe.
this is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just hoping you could unmute or fix it. Yeah, I don't think. We'll go with Maria. Maria, go ahead and unmute, honey, and maybe he can get it figured out.
Mhm. Keep on coming back to you.
Okay, hold on. Try again, Maria.
Okay, now I'm good. Thanks.
There we go.
I just have like two questions. So the first question is, I have a TikTok. I never used it, so I have a profile. Do I keep that one? Do I have to? I have like 2 followers. Do I start over again? Does it matter?
No, and if you only have a few followers, you can use that one. Mhm.
Okay. And does it matter? I know you said any platform will do, but is there one like is TikTok better for some reason because it gets to more people, or Instagram? You know, does it make
My opinion, if you want to build quickly, TikTok.
Okay. And one last question. I don't understand this when you say the free ads. I don't understand that. What does that mean? Like, what is that?
So there's websites out there, right? That people go to these websites and they search for things. And so if people are going out there and they're searching for, they're trying to learn how to do digital marketing, they're trying to learn how to build an email list or try to make money from home, you can post in those websites, and they're free ads. That's why I don't want to just say ads, because people think they got to spend money, but we show you how to post free ads.
So we're posting our ads from the digital marketing that we purchased. We're pushing.
Yeah, we give you ideas of ads.
And you show us kind of where to post them, like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Good questions.
Thank you.
All right, let's go with, let me see, Sharon. Where is Sharon at? There you are.
Awesome. Carla said those ads are insane. Started this week and already got an ad lead from him. Yay.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much. It was a great call.
Thank you.
My question is, can we start small and upgrade, or?
Yes, absolutely. You have 30 days to upgrade for the difference, right? So the goal is launch to profit in 7 days, get your investment back, right? So you're in profit mode, and then let's get a few more customers to put some money in your bank account and to invest in the other product.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good question.
All right, we are going to go with Sarah. Got to hit that button under there. There we go.
Good evening, everyone. We really appreciate your efforts. This was really wonderful and eye-opening. I just wanted to ask the same question that the lady just asked about the premiums. So another thing that I would like to know, for instance, if I take the $300 package, how and I don't have the full amount, what will the installments be, and how many months are you giving me to pay it off?
Okay, so where do you live? Are you here in the US or
In South Africa?
South Africa? Okay, so get back with the person that invited you and then they can go over the payment plans for South Africa. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, we've got Ayanda. Okay, let me see. There we go. Did you get it? There you go. Same thing. I don't think your speaker's on, honey. We can't hear you.
Yeah, because you're unmuted. We can't hear you when you're talking.
What's that? You have to authorize it or turn on your computer audio. Maybe
Yes,
that's
when you
where
come in. When you come in, immediately after you come in, if you hover right above the mic, it gives you call in, dial in, or log in with your Wi-Fi or something like computer audio, phone audio, or something like that. So just see if you can get that, Ayanda.
Okay, Ayanda, I'll come back to you, okay? See if you can get it fixed. Okay. So, Marisol, I will need you to show your face if you would like to speak, please. And then I can call on you. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yes,
Okay.
we'd like to see the smiles.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
my
you.
question was about if the program was available in Spanish, but somebody else answered it, and he said,
Well, I'm going to
listen
answer
program.
that because not yet. I'm hoping in the next 90 days, my friend. Yes. We are going to be launching our programs in a bunch of different languages in different countries. Yes. So
If we buy it now, and maybe like I can start learning how it gonna work when it's available in Spanish.
Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, so you could be, help be the first to really take it to that market. Yes.
But it's gonna be an update or to the previous program, or how it gonna work?
It will be available, and everybody that is already inside the community will get access to it for free. Yes.
Okay, because I do videos in YouTube of different topics, but I do it in Spanish, so I don't know if I buy this in English because I had little trouble with my pronunciation.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna make communicate right. So that's why my question.
Yes. So yeah, we will be doing that probably in the next 90 days, if not sooner. So.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, Ayanda, did you fix it? No? Sorry, honey.
You can just ask your question in the comments and I'll answer it for you. You can type it in here and I'll answer it for you real quick.
Okay. Let's go, Colette.
Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
Hi, good in you.
Got a little buddy.
What I'd like to understand is the difference between the different packages you have to offer? I hear you talking about streams, but what exactly does that mean?
Okay, good question. I love that question. So, we just offer the full, you get everything inside of all 4 of the products is inside the Legacy Builder program. Plus, the Legacy Builder program is taught weekly, live, and interactive. So inside the Legacy Builder program, we get together on Tuesdays and I will do like a 20-minute training with an action step. Then I put you in breakout rooms where you're going to be in breakout rooms with, 10 to 8 other people that you guys get let me just put it this way. A lot of people in those breakout rooms have a breakthrough and it really helps them explode their business. And you get to really learn, about each other. You grow together, you get accountability partners. So that's really the Legacy Builder, how it just completely stands out from any program, that is on the market today. And then so the next one for $600 is the Digital Mastery. In the Digital Mastery, you are going to learn not only how to make passive daily pay, you're going to learn how to make that reoccurring income stream as well. Now, the Legacy Builder shows you how to make passive daily pay, reoccurring income, create your own community, create your own, product or program if you want. If anybody would literally follow it, they could make $500,000 their first year following that program. And so the Digital Mastery, the one for 600, you actually get a 600 daily pay blueprint. So it shows you how to make like 218,000 a year in that one. And there is live calls for that one on Mondays and Thursdays. And then our passive daily pay blueprint for $300, you're going to learn how to make passive income. Our goal is to help you start making 6 figures online with that one. And then our launch pad is $100. And that's really to help you really launch your business and kind of just start learning. It's kind of more like, learn and earn, but just make some extra cash. Maybe you just want to make $300 to $600 extra a month. So that's really the difference. And what you get inside of it will equip you with those skills to be able to reach that type of income goal.
Okay, so if we were to jump straight into the Legacy program with no knowledge or experience whatsoever, is it a good starting point?
It's the best starting point, yes. Because you have everything given to you, right? And then you have 4 income streams immediately. All of the programs are beginner friendly, right? So if you get the Legacy Builder, it's not going to be overwhelming, right? Because you're going to start with launching your business, right? Understanding what to do from day 1 through 7, build that brand, build your following. I mean, and then we just take you up the steps. So there might be some people purchase the Legacy Builder program that already have some success. So they're going to start in a different part of the program. But yeah, it's absolutely the best place to start to make more money quicker.
And just for my understanding, final question, the Legacy program, does that include all the programs?
Yes, absolutely. So you get access to all of them. Good questions. Thank you.
Okay, we've got Carrie.
Hi. Well, let me see. It might be good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm not quite sure where everybody's from. My question is, I've noticed on some of the posts that I've seen that it says like we're on day 9 and you do the training. So if you come in from the very beginning and you're doing the training, is there a separate day or a separate webinar where the very beginners come in and actually start?
Oh, good question. Yes. So in our videos that I give you, like the 90 day run. So what I recommend is the moment you get started, you go to video number 1. And they're categorized for you. You see day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Yeah. And that's where you would start.
Right. And you do the webinar training. Is there a starting point for those of us just starting for a webinar training?
Well,
we can ask questions.
Okay. Oh, absolutely. Like we do that every Monday and Thursday, we do different topics, right? And then inside the Legacy Builder program, that is a new topic every Tuesday. And so maybe you're brand new and you don't want to get on that topic yet. You don't got to attend it live, right? And you'll get access to the replays, but ahead of time, like what the topic is of the week.
Okay, that was it. That's all I needed. Thank you.
Good questions. Yes.
All right. That's
Love
it,
it.
Michelle. We're all good.
Now
Yeah.
check the comment section. We've got some good questions here. Michelle, we've got one that said a camera stopped working. So she popped a question inside the comment section. Diana Boetes. She wants to know if you teach us to market our own products, or do we have to market and make money out of these products you sell? I have a business and I'm useless at marketing.
Okay, so if you're useless at marketing, this is what you're going to learn, because this process works for no matter what product, program, or service you have. Now, it's got to be something that's in high demand, right? Something that people actually want. But if it's something that people want, you can take our automated funnel and you can create that for your own product or service. And we show you how to do that. So yeah, you can actually absolutely do that. Mm-hmm. Was there some other ones I missed?
I'm scrolling through now because this is like really interesting. It's very nice that people say, listen, my camera is down. So I'm trying to check if anybody else's camera
If I
was
start
down.
at the $300 product, what else should I pay for?
Okay, so if you purchase a $300 product, you will literally, you have your $300 and then you're immediately taken to the $29 page that gives you access to your program and to that free website that you get. And then after that, you would want to purchase a domain because you want to brand you, right? And so right now you can get a domain from GoDaddy for like around $3.99. And it's not required, but I do recommend a professional email because it just keeps you from going in people's spam. And I think it's like $20 a year or something for a professional email. And then that's it. After that, you can build your business and we will actually show you how to keep your system for free and build your business with no monthly expenses. Yeah.
Okay, and then I found Ayanda's question. If I purchase the $100 launchpad, do I get automations and the different platforms, or do I need to upgrade first to get access to anything?
No, you get your automated system with the Launchpad. Yeah, you get your automated system and your website has the Launchpad on it. And that's the one that you have the resale rights for. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So somebody said here, so what are we actually selling at the back office besides reselling courses? So this isn't a course, this is a program, right? And so you can sell one of the 4 programs. It's no different than college. What does a college do? A college sells classes and sells programs for people to go there and get an education. It's the same thing, you guys. You guys overthink it, right? It's just like this. Verizon sells this phone, so you have access to a phone. And so we just sell 4 different programs. Like if you wanted to go to college to be a doctor, you're going to go into the school and you're going to pay to be in certain programs so you can get a degree in that. We show you how to get a program that teaches you these skills, teaches you the marketing skills that you need, teaches you how to attract customers to you. Because here's the bottom line, you guys, every single business to survive, to thrive, to leave generational wealth, they need to know how to get customers. And that is where most businesses fail, is they don't know how to get customers. And that's what this program teaches you. But why not learn how to get customers while you're earning at the same time? And that's why you have the ability to get the resale rights on these products so you can be learning and earning. If you want. Do you have to have the resale rights and sell that? No, you can take the stuff inside of it and apply that to whatever business you want or product or service that you want. So, okay.
I think just one thing that I want to say is when I studied ECD, early childhood development, I studied for 5 years to get my diploma. So I paid 250,000 Rand for that study course. So very soon word started going out because none of my preschoolers ever got rejected by the primary school that we had because of the quality of education that they received. And that I got from where I studied. So people started asking me, Celia, where did you do your studies? And they started enrolling. And I've referred over 50 teachers that signed up there. I didn't get 1 cent commission for that. Nothing, nada, zero. Guys, so when I purchased this program to learn the skills, and the resale rights was like the magic bonus. Because imagine out of 50 teachers that enrolled for a 250,000 South African Rand diploma study course, imagine if I got just a small fraction affiliate for that. I would have walked out of there without any study debt. So a natural human thing is to refer. I mean, if you get value, you want to tell people, hey.
Very true. Yes. So, Cecilia, one person said, how much is a domain in South Africa?
When I did my domain with full protection 11 months ago, and I purchased myself a professional email, it was like 480 Rand for the whole year. So it's like 480 divided by 18. Let me check quickly how many dollars that is, but it was like 480 Rand. And then I saw another question of somebody asking, if I buy the 900, do I get my domain included? So I just want to give a little bit of clarity of it's $26 actually, like for the whole year that I paid for my domain and my email together. So it's so cheap. But I want to give clarity on what the function of the domain is, right? The domain is to brand you. Mm-hmm. So make money with C, which I use, is to brand me so that people would know what it is that I offer. Michelle, is daily pay business, right, Michelle? I mean, your domain, even if it's optional, you can tell people to go search you at https:// blah, 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 and you would have lost them, my friend. The domain makes it easy for you. This is like buying any other business and then asking, do I need in a let's say retail, and then asking, are you going to give me a cash register? You know you need that. You know you need that. Get yourself that cash, get yourself that domain, because it brands you. It makes people know who you are, what you stand for, and just to find you like that.
Yeah, love it. Yes, you definitely want to brand you. Absolutely. That's why we did it this way, because I wanted to be able that you guys had everything under your domain to truly brand you, so you can leave that legacy for your family. All right. Did we miss any other comments? Good really questions, you guys. Love it.
Here's one. Do you pay $29 every time?
Oh, good question. Nope, it's a one-time. Yeah, just one time.
But when you upgrade from the one to the next program, you do pay $29 for your new website.
Yes, but it's not a monthly reoccurrence. Yeah, just for every website. Mm-hmm. Yeah, love it, love it. Colette, did you have another question again? Okay, let's let you unmute. Okay, you're unmuted.
What I want to ask is there a lifespan to this program? So is it a 6 month? Is there a certain time frame?
Oh, good question. So because that's a really good question, by the way, because the digital world is always so fast evolving, you always get up to date with it. So like, let's just use this as an example. Let's say TikTok is going bye-bye, right? In the US. We will actually pivot and we will show you how to market your business on, really heavily, how to pivot and, how to let people know where you're going. I'm just using that crazy example, right? I doubt it ever happens, but, just letting you know, like, we're always in the now. So let's say, for example, the algorithms on social media changes. We as a community, we test it, we prove it out, and then we implement it. So this is always up to date, and you get access to every up to date at no cost to you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Another question. I already have a domain and I own my own businesses, etc. So do we still need to get a new domain for this business?
I mean, are you wanting to have that inside your current domain?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I would get my own and brand it if I was you. Yeah. Build your brand with that one. Mm-hmm.
And the weekly meetings that you were talking about for the various streams, if we miss a stream, a meeting, how do we catch up?
They're uploaded. Okay. Yeah. Within 24 hours, or they'll be uploaded inside your program that you can get access to.
Okay. Last question. Once we register for whatever we've decided to, how long does it take to get access to the program?
Ooh, good question. So the moment you purchase, so like you purchase your Legacy Builder program, the moment you purchase, you're immediately taken to the $29 page to pay for that. And the moment you pay for that, you're immediately taken to where you create your password. The moment you create your password, you're inside the program. That fast. Yeah. Yes, that fast. So awesome. All right. Looks like we do have one more person. Maria, can you unmute?
Sure. Just one more question. So about the domain name and the professional email, do we get that when we go on the training? Does it tell us how to do that?
Yes.
And is
good question.
Okay.
Yes.
And then tell us where to go to get that done.
Exactly where to go, how to do it, and how to connect it to your website.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
Michelle, and then one last one here in the comment section. If
Okay.
I refer one person to this program, do I get a referral commission for that? I think you must just pop into that one again a bit.
Yeah. So when you refer somebody and they buy from you off of your website, you make 100%, 100% of the commission. This is your business and you got your website where you can brand you. So if anybody buys off your website, you, my friend, make 100%. Yes. That's what we love about it. Yeah. Such good questions today. All right. Thank you guys.
And this one more, please, Michelle. Yeah, if I'm not able to upgrade within 30 days to the next level, what will happen? Will I still be able to be part of the community?
Oh my gosh. You'll be forever part of the community. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to help you, equip you with a winning mindset. Instead of thinking of scarcity that you're not going to be able to, we're going to help you see that you can. And we're going to give you the action steps to help you be able to launch to profit in 7 days and get that cash flow coming in so you can upgrade. Okay, that's the most important part about being part of a community. We're going to help you manage that mindset and get that winning mindset so you know you can make money. You will make money. You will be able to upgrade. We're going to help you with that. Yeah. Somebody said, please explain the faceless. I've done a build a faceless workshop that I literally walk you through. It's not how to post faceless content. I walk you through how to build a faceless brand. On Monday, you'll have a building that invisible empire. I walk you through strategies of helping you just stop thinking I'm posting faceless content. I want you to think about I'm building this invisible empire that is going to make me $1 million. I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to show you how to use Canva, and I'm going to give you tons of templates that you can build that faceless empire. I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT and be able to plug some stuff in, how to add emotion to it that would stop the scroll of your perfect customer. You guys, I got to share this with you. You overthink or you undervalue faceless. I bought this program and it wasn't a video. It was the words on the screen. It's what she said. I got excited. I was like, what if I needed a change? It didn't have to be no video. I've never heard her talk. I didn't need that. And neither does your customers when they understand what your message is. And that's the difference of people having success with faceless and not having success with faceless. And that is, you can't post to post. You got to post to attract. You got to post to impact. And I will show you how to do that by using ChatGPT. So you're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it. So yeah, you can use just a start phone. Now it's time for me to go, a smartphone, right? But what you need to do is if you're using your phone, turn it sideways like this when you go to get everything set up. But if you can borrow a laptop for 1 hour while you're doing this setup, it would be so much easier. But if not, this way's fine. Yeah. So thanks everybody for joining us today. Get back with the person that invited you. Let them know if you have a question or let them know you're ready to get started. They'll send you the link and I can't wait to work with you. We have an amazing lineup of training next week. So get inside the community, get going on our 90-day run to 30K in 90 days. Why not you? Why not you? You can do it. So thanks everybody. Have an awesome day. Bye.